Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my little space where I get to tell you all about the latest and greatest in magic tricks. My name is David, and I have been doing this, reviewing tricks, for years and years and years. It has been so much fun. I do this as a hobby. I do not get paid. I don't have any endorsements from any of these companies. I do this just because I want to save you money. I want to open up boxes and tell you exactly what you get so that you spend the money on just what you want. Don't get suckered in or swayed or wooed by hype or fancy trailers. I want you to come back here, watch a review, and see exactly what your money's going to get you, tell you exactly how difficult it is, and hopefully help save you some money. All right. Today we're going to look at Where in the World from David Markz and Lord Harry. This is part of Lord Harry's Pocket Miracles website. Lord Harry sent me a couple tricks recently, and he's got a brand new storefront, pocket-miracles.co.uk. Definitely head on down there and check out some of his other effects. We're also going to do a Lord Harry magic giveaway pretty soon. I think it's next month. So you want to keep coming back for that. It's another reason to hit like, sub, and follow, right? It's another reason. What is Where in the World? Where in the World is very interesting, and it uses a couple of different components. It all comes together into this really beautiful effect, and there's something so cool about this that I really want you to pick up on. So apparently there's an app called What 3 Words. Do you know this app? Do you know the app What 3 Words? I did not. I did not know this app. I don't know if it's a United States thing or if it's just that I'm old. And I'm not hip. But apparently there's an app called What 3 Words. It's a real app, You can check it out on your storefront right now. Go to your store. And what it is a app that breaks down every 3-meter square inch of the world down into 3 words. So you should be able to type in any 3 words and see what comes up. Now, you won't always get a hit, but you might. And the other more fun thing to do is to go to places that you already know and see what 3 Words has named them. So any precise location in the world divided into a 3-meter square and then given a unique identifier of 3 words, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna use the app to find a landmark the spectator names. So you would walk up to the spectator and say, name a landmark, right? And they say the Eiffel Tower. You say, okay, are you familiar with the app, What 3 Words? And now they could say yes, or they could say no. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They could have it on their phone, and if they do, they can use the app already installed on their phone. It's beautiful. They bring it up, and you say, okay, I have the What 3 Words deck of cards. And that's one of the things you'll get inside the box. Now, this is part of the magic. This is part of the magic. Because there is no What 3 Words deck of cards. Lord Harry made this up. So you're going to say the premise of this deck is you use it with the app, you mix it up, shuffle it up, select three words, type it into the app, and see where it takes you. So the deck can be cut and shuffled. You have 3 words selected by the spectator, and you put those 3 words into the app. They do. They enter the 3 words that were put into the app. And the kicker should be that it now says that those 3 words are, in fact, the Eiffel Tower. Wow, the landmark that you said were the cards that you selected. But you want to see something even cooler? As you lift the tuck box off the table, a tiny little Eiffel Tower toy appears as your prediction. So that is what 3 Words is. All right, so for $57, I want to show you exactly what you get. So you're going to get this cardboard large jewelry box that has red foil, and it definitely says that it's Where in the World using What 3 Words, right? And then everything that you need to do the trick is going to be inside. First thing you'll get is a postcard, and on the back of the postcard is going to have your URL. They'll take you out to the internet and give you access to a 53-minute tutorial. You'll also get the What in the World deck of cards. And let me just say, the cards will reveal more than one landmark, right? Because it's a free choice, so your spectator should be able to select any landmark they want. And here's the other cool thing about the deck of cards. Let's say they don't have the app installed, and you don't want to wait for them to install the app. There's a little barcode on the side. They can scan that, and that'll take them to the online version, and they can use the online version on their phone. And you'll get the little miniatures. So you'll get a little miniature of an Eiffel Tower. You'll get one for Big Ben. You'll also get one for the Leaning Tower, and you'll get one for the Statue of Liberty. What if you lost these or wanted more? Good news, I found them on Amazon. These are toys that you can buy on Amazon for about $16. So if you lost one or you wanted to give them away as souvenirs, you could get this little package off Amazon. All right, so is it what I thought? I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what 3 words were. And then when I first heard that it was an app, I thought, well, maybe it's a magic app and you have to explain all of this, but it's not. It's a regular app. It's a regular app. And that's the cool thing about this trick. That's the thing I wanted to highlight, is that this becomes app magic, right? But app magic using a normal app. The app helps you do the revelation, but the app is not magical. And there's a chance that your spectator already has it on their phone. And even if they don't, they can scan the box and it'll take them to the online version. So there's nothing to install, and it happens on their phone. They're gonna navigate to the landmark that they said out loud. So that's what's cool about this. It becomes app magic, but the app isn't magic. I think that's pretty cool. Is it well made? Like I was saying earlier, the toys you can pick up from Amazon. The deck is well made. The deck is also marked so that you can find your forces. The thing I would say is it is not marked with the words Eiffel Tower or Leaning Tower or anything like that, right? The back design is marked in a code. So I would say these are coded cards, not marked. Okay, there is a code that you need to decipher. And the code will help you with the landmark, it'll help you with the words, it'll help you with everything. There's nothing written on the back, okay? It's just a picture of a globe. And even if they were staring at it in their face, the spectator would never be able to decipher what the code meant. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? You got David and Harry seated at a table. They're gonna go back and forth helping you with the explanation, and you'll get change of scenery when they do studio performances and live performances. As far as what they're going to teach you in that hour, there's an intro. They give you some history, how they came up with the effect. They'll talk to you about how to read the Markz, and they'll tell you how to force a bank of cards, because you will need to force 3 cards, not just 1. They'll teach you how to mod your deck if you wanted to turn it into a forcing deck. They'll talk to you about how to do the mini toy reveal. There's 2 or 3 live performances. Then there's another studio performance. After that, there's a jam session and a thank you. Pocket space, you do need to carry some stuff, right? You're gonna carry the deck of cards and the toy reveal. You might carry more than 1 toy reveal should you want an out. Like if you say, name the most popular landmark in the United States, they might say, right? They might say the Statue of Liberty. If you said name any landmark in the world, they might say the Eiffel Tower, right? So you might be fine with just those 2. You could carry all 5 and just know which pocket they're in, right? Or you could just carry 1 and just find a way to force it. So it's up to you. But you're going to carry the little toy, you're going to carry the deck of cards, and of course the app will be on their phone. So you can always use your own phone if you wanted to, if they didn't have a phone or if they didn't have strong internet connection. But yes, you would need internet connection as well. Angles-wise and inspectability, right? You got nothing. There's the only weird angle is your load of the toy at the end of the effect, and that's happening in the offbeat. The great thing about the way they film the live performances is you can actually watch the performer and watch how they do their load, and you can watch how they're doing it. They didn't cut it out, they didn't edit it out. You can clearly see them loading the toy. So that's nice because it gives you a behind the scenes perspective, even though you're watching something happening live. They're not trying to impress you with their sleight of hand skill. They're trying to educate you on how you could do it as well. So that's nice. But that's really the only hard part, other than forcing a card, right? You gotta just know how to force a card, and you can force your card, you can force your bank of cards any which way you want. There's no rhyme or reason. You can totally mod the deck to do whatever you want for any force you want. So that's the only slight or difficulty level. And like I said, they're never gonna inspect the cards and find the marking system or figure out how that works. They would never know. You'd have to know the code, and you are the only one that knows the code. There is a crib. Okay, they do give you a crib if you feel like you need that crutch, and I do because I have a bad memory. So having the crib is nice as well. Positives, like I've been saying, it's a great little effect because it kind of combines a bunch of different things. It has a little bit of mentalism in it because it has a prediction. It has a little 3D toy, so it has a little kicker ending. It uses an app, but the app isn't magic. It uses a deck of cards, so it kind of draws on some of your card knowledge. So yeah, it's a fun, solid trick that really doesn't look like card magic, and it doesn't look like anything else you've ever seen. You don't have to be a mentalist to do this effect, but you also don't have to be a card magician to do this effect. I think this is a close-up trick that works for anybody, as well as multiple spectators, right? One spectator can name the landmark, the other spectator can do the deck of cards. And going back to the first person, they could have the app, right? So you could do it in a crowd of people. Who has the app? You have the app? Great, we'll use you and one other person. You do it something like that, right? So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Negatives, what are the negatives? The markings aren't intuitive, right? It's something that you have to learn. It's a code. And it'll just take you some time to figure out what the words and how the words correlate with the markings, correlate with the landmarks. It's a learning curve, right? So this is not easy to do right out of the box, okay? It's not really a negative. Magic tricks should be practiced. Magic tricks should be something that you learn before you perform. So I'm just saying you gotta put the time in, and that's normal when there's a coded marking system and a crib. Like, it's gonna take you some memory work, right, to figure it out. It's not really a super big negative, but I'm just telling you, it's not intuitive and it's not self-working. It'll take you a little bit to figure it out. But is it worth your money? It's $57. $57. And like I said, you're getting a handful of toys, a deck of cards, and the app. Well, the app is free, right? You should download the app. Download the app right now. Just check it out. That doesn't cost you anything. You want to see what 3 words is? Just download what 3 words and see what it looks like. Even now, before you ever purchase it, just see what you think, and if you think it'd be an app you'd like to play with. But head on down to Lord Harry's website, Pocket Miracles, and check it out. And thanks to him, and thanks to you guys for coming back and checking me out every day. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.